Hey YouTube, Spooker HD with another video. This one is going to be about Diablo 4 and the PTR notes and what's going on and what we heard during the chit chat of the Discord community call. So far, we know the theme is going to be chaos theme. And we have a list here of things that are coming, changes, and will be available on the PTR on August 19th. So from what we have here, I'm not going to go over everything, just kind of the things that I am personally interested in, and hopefully they nail it properly, that will bring people back or make the game enjoyable for me again, because I'm a Diablo fanatic. I love Diablo. I love the lore. I've played every Diablo that's out there. Yes, that includes Immortal. And let's dive right in. So we know from here, the Infernal Hordes is getting a reboot, reborn style changes of adding one of the Fell Council members are going to be buffed. They're going to be like the speaker, the main boss of the trio for each fight. We're going to have chaos monsters and chaos waves. And we're going to have a choice to risk our hard-earned ether to throw down against Bartok, the Warlord of Blood. Or we can face the Fell Council still. Now, this is all in the Hordes. So this is going to be really fun. It seems like they're looking to revamp Hordes and make it popular again and pull people back into the Hordes so that it's like when the Hordes first launched. New, cool, the place to be, the place to farm. With that being said, Bartok beckons, right? So he's an infamous Vajeri warlord, and we're gonna have to spend our ether to fight him. Okay, so that's the risk that we're gonna put up in order to fight him. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next topic: chaos armor. Yeah, you see that right there. Banished Lord's Talisman in the form of a pair of gloves, meaning it's going to open up a slew of new builds and interactions that we've never seen before. This is exciting to me. We had a similar discussion as to what we could do to uniques in our podcast with me, Barricade, and Hberg. If you hadn't had a chance to listen to that, you should. Some good quality conversation about many different things, whether it's, comparisons of Diablo to Path of Exile or vice versa. The main topic in that podcast is Path of Exile 1 and 2, all about it. We love Path of Exile. Awesome podcast. You should give it a listen. With that being said, yes, you heard that right. Now, during the conversation, the ginormous Discord call that I heard, this amulet, or it's going to be a curated list. So not every available unique is going to have the option to drop as chaos armor, but chaos armor functions as such. If it is in the curated list that it can drop as chaos armor, if, for example, the Fist of Fates is on that list, it has 5 slots that it can drop in, right? Helmet, chest, gloves, pants, and boots. Now, because the Fist of Fates are a pair of gloves, they cannot drop chaos armor in the glove slot. So that only leaves 4 slots elsewhere that it can drop: the helmet, the chest piece, the boots, or the pants. So that's exciting. That in itself can break the game in many ways, bringing so many viable builds out to the table. I'm excited for that. And that's why I may be jumping in to Season 10. We'll see how the PTR goes. With that being said, we're going to move on to... here's the list Okay, here's the list. If you guys want to check that out, I will post the link to this article for the PTR in the description below so you guys can check further. This is all the different basic uniques and class-specific uniques that are coming. Then we're going to have sealed chaos rifts. Now, they're going to appear in the open world of Sanctuary within the Helltide. So killing demons will get you a chance to spawn these chaos rifts, basically to go into. Again, we see it again. We've seen it almost every single season mechanic of Diablo 4. Some sort of powers. That's one reason that kind of pushes me away from Diablo 4. If you like it, you like it. But me personally, I like how Path of Exile goes about their league mechanics, and it's a completely new and intriguing mechanic to the game, and it's never the same as it was before. To me, all this says is insert boss power here, insert grind for boss power perks here. Now, they are doing it a little bit different this time. They're going to have 4 different rarities, and they're also going to have class-specific powers. So every class is not going to be picking the same powers that are overpowered, creating a meta of powers for all classes abroad. This will give you some differences in the choices that people make, probably making it a little better than your general insert power here and insert grind for power here. We'll see. You be the judge. Outside of that, I think they did mention some new uniques, I believe. Some new uniques, new items. That's always good. Then class. Oh, this is the powers. This is the powers. So let's scroll down. I think that's a general. Yes, new uniques. I thought I remembered something. So this will be cool. This is going to be for core skills, a unique one-handed weapon for the barbarian. There's going to be a unique pants for the druid, which is going to be for ravens. More raven love. I love to see it. Can't wait for the druid in PoE 2. Let's go, baby! Sorry, don't mean to be plugging in Path of Exile in my Diablo 4 video, but you like what you like, right? Am I right? Then going on next will be the Necromancer, the Gospel of the Devotee, which is a unique focus, which is an offhand, and that's basically going to be a basic skill offhand to give the Necromancer another unique to fill in for a basic attack build, which was always fun. I love basic attack builds. Rogue's getting a two-handed crossbow, which is going to be for marksman skills, and they're giving it chance for marksman skills to cast twice. Sounds like somebody's been listening to the community. Because a unique in a weapon slot, if it doesn't have this master working ability, odds are a rare legendary in the weapon hand slot was just like a mandatory for maximum damage. The Sorcerer is getting another unique ring, which is going to be for lightning builds. Can you hear me? Chain lightning. Psh, psh, psh. Woo! And last but not least, the Spiritborn with a pair of unique gloves, which is going to be for unique builds. Or not unique, ultimate builds, giving cooldown reduction and gorilla skill ranks. That can be huge. Increasing all gorilla skill ranks. Like, that's not just core, that's not just basic. That's all gorilla skill ranks. So that's it for the patch update for the PTR and what you need to know. If there's anything that you would like to see coming to Diablo 4 Season 10, let me know in the comments below. And tell me what you think on whether this season might pull you back in. That's it for the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!